Across the bridge where the creek runs brown, past the shuttered store on the edge of town. Red clay dust on my Sunday shoes. Same old road, just a different view. The courthouse clock was a minute slow. Fence wires sang when the warm wind blew, and every pine on the ridgeline knew I was coming back to the boy I knew. I thought I left with a suitcase grin, thought I outgrew where I had been. One church bell in the evening air put 20 years back in my hair. Cedar Hill still calls me home, through the gravel and the pine trees moan, through the little white church and the fields I roam. Cedar Hill still calls me home. I can run till the highway ends, change my name, lose old friends, but when the sunset turns to gold, Cedar Hill still calls me home. Your daddy's barn had a brand new door, but I saw our names from the summer before. Half-carved hearts in a splintered rail, two young fools with a paper trail. I heard your laugh by the sycamore, saw your blue dress cross the kitchen floor, and for one long breath I could almost stay in the life I lost when I drove away. I made a man of my wandering miles, but a memory knows when a grown man smiles. And every road I took alone was only bending back toward home. Maybe you're married, maybe you're gone, maybe the hill kept singing on, but I still hear what I could not say, ringing soft at the close of day. Cedar Hill still calls me home, through the gravel and the pine trees moan, through the little white church and the fields I roam. Cedar Hill still calls me home. Cedar Hill still calls me home, through the gravel and the pine trees moan, through the little white church and the fields I roam. Cedar Hill still calls me home. I can run till the highway ends, change my name, lose old friends, but when the sunset turns to gold, Cedar Hill still calls me home. There is a boy I left alone, waiting where the wild grass grows, and every time the evening rolls, Cedar Hill still calls me home. Cedar Hill keep calling low, I'm almost home. I'm almost home. Came back slow by the county bend, where the pine trees lean like old-time friends. The little white church had her fresh coat on, but the same bell rang when the daylight was gone. My collar was clean, my hat was new, but that road knew more than I wanted it to. One soft step and the years came loose, pine dust on my Sunday shoes. Heard your laugh by the fellowship door, heard my own heart wanting one day more, and the hymn we sang when we were young rose like smoke in the evening sun. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. Home ain't gone when the years come due, it just waits in the dust on your Sunday shoes. The screen door side at your mama's place, same porch rail, same window lace. Somebody planted new roses there, but I still saw your ribbon in the summer air. I stood out front with my hat in hand, just a weathered fool on a patch of land, and I felt the past like morning dew. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. The choir was low, the organ cried, some names stay young though the years go by, and I could not tell if I came to pray or to ask that road why I went away. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. Home ain't gone when the years come due, it just waits in the dust on your Sunday shoes. I learned the world can shine and light, gold in its pocket, goodbye in its eye, but no bright city, no borrowed name ever held me close like that old church lane. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Oh, pine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. If heaven keeps a small town view, it must shine like dust on your Sunday shoes. That bell still rings, that pine road knows where a boy comes back when a long life slows.
We ran barefoot through the clover rows, past your daddy's shed where the tall grass grows. You held the jar and I held the lid, laughing like the world was a secret we hid. Your sister called from the kitchen screen, but the yard was gold and the air was green. One little spark, then another star, fireflies in a mason jar. You said keep them close till morning comes. I said a lie like this was made to run, but I still reached with both my hands for something I could not understand. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright but not for long. We were young enough to think love could live where light belonged. Oh, I can see us in the yard, two small hearts beneath those stars, trying to keep the summer far, with fireflies in a mason jar. You carved our names on a peach tree rail. I wore your ring from a Cracker Jack pail. By August's end, your family moved, and the backyard lost that shade of blue. I found the jar in the cellar years, with a rusted lid and a line of tears. No little lights, just the dust and dark, and the girl I was in a mason jar. Some love leaves without a sound, some glows once then settles down. But every June when the evening starts, I feel that glass around my heart. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright but not for long. We were young enough to think love could live where light belonged. Oh, I can see us in the yard, two small hearts beneath those stars, trying to keep the summer far, with fireflies in a gets away. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright but not for long. We were young enough to think love could live where light belonged. Now I know the tender part was never glass and never stars. It was your hand close to my heart, and fireflies in a mason jar. Let them rise, let them go. Some lights love you as they glow.
The chair still leans by the screen door frame. Same old cane and a worn out stain. A glass ring left where the table stood, under magnolia shade and weathered wood. You used to rock when the supper was done, bare feet pale in the falling sun. I would count each creak like a nursery rhyme, thinking July could outrun time. But the years came soft and the years came fast. Paint peeled off and the roses passed. Still that porch remembers you, every evening when the sky turns blue. There's a rocking chair in July, moving slow in my mind, back and forth like your goodbye, keeping sweet old time. I can hear your laughter rise through the heat and the firefly light. There's a rocking chair in July, and it still rocks you back to me tonight. Neighbors moved and the road got wide. The little white fence lost half its side, but I found your ribbon in a coffee can, with dust and pennies and my wedding band. I sat right down where your shadow stayed. Let that old chair carry my weight, and for one small minute, sure as a rain, I was young enough to speak your name. Some folks leave in thunder, some leave by degrees. You left like summer weather, still warm inside the trees. There's a rocking chair in July, moving slow in my mind, back and forth like your goodbye, keeping sweet old time. I can hear your laughter rise rocking chair in July, and it still rocks you back to me tonight. Back and forth the long years fly in a rocking chair in July.
Miller's store had a bell on the door, and sawdust soft on the old wood floor. You counted nickels in your Sunday hand, like buying gold from a promised land. I wore a cotton dress, pale and blue. The sidewalk heat came shining through. You said it ain't much, but it looks like June, and slit that bracelet beneath the noon. The paper bag was folded tight, but my little heart was open wide. Every silver link I turned held a summer I never learned. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store wasn't silver, wasn't more, just a dime store shine on a small town day. But it held your hand when you went away. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see you smiling by the candy drawer. Some treasures don't cost what they're worth anymore, like the bracelet from Miller's store. Years put miles on the county line, paint peeled back from the Miller sign, but I kept that circle in a cedar tray, wrapped in a ribbon from a younger day. Sometimes evening comes soft and slow, and the kitchen window starts to glow. I touch those links and I hear you say, wear it, honey, when I drive away. It never shone like wedding gold, it never promised we'd grow old, but every time the class comes free, that little store comes back to me. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store wasn't silver, wasn't more, just a dime store shine on a small town day. But it held your hand when you went away. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see you smiling by the candy drawer. Some treasures don't cost what they're worth anymore, like the bracelet from Miller's store. Baby, love is a cheap little ring, or a nickel chain, or a foolish thing, till time walks in with a heavy hand and turns it into all you understand. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store still shines softer than it did before. Not from silver, not from flame, but from the boy who spoke my name. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see us standing by the open door. And the bracelet from Miller's store, a dime store shine, a heart still sore. The bracelet from Miller's store.
You said my name by the screen door light, soft as a prayer in the warm July. The porch board sighed when you stepped outside, and the whole town faded behind your eyes.
Your mama's roses leaned over the rail, my Sunday shirt caught the evening pale. I had a joke, but it never came, not after hearing how you said my name.
Some words pass by like a summer train, some stay sweet, some stay pain. I did not know one little sound could keep my heart from settling down. How you whispered my name like the rain on a window pane, like a slow dance nobody saw, like a young heart learning to fall. I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town, the seasons change, but I still feel that tender ache in how you whispered my name. At Miller Hall on a Saturday night, the fiddle bowed and the lamps burned bright. You leaned in close when the band played low and told me things only young love knows.
The floor was pine and the air was sweet, your hand was trembling inside of me. I heard my future and lost the same, and how you whispered my name.
We had no map,
We had no plan,
just two small lives
in a summer hand.
but years can run and rivers bend, and one soft voice can rise again.
How you whispered my name like the rain on a window pane, like a slow dance nobody saw, like a young heart learning to fall.
I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town, the seasons change, but I still feel that tender ache and how you whispered my name. I heard it once in a grocery line, a stranger's voice nearly broke my stride. I turned around like a boy again,
Chasing a ghost through a crowded wind. How you whispered my name like the rain on a window pane,
like the last note after the song,
still hanging on when the dancers are gone. I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town, the seasons change, but I still live inside that ache whispered my name.
Say it soft,
say it plain, how you whispered my name.
Carolina heat came heavy and slow down by the road where the tobacco rose grow. You sat on the porch with a paper fan, smiling like summer in the palm of your hand.
You had dust on your boots and a shy little grin. Said the sky looked ready to break again.
But I saw the storm before it rolled through,
right there shining in the way I looked at you.
Thunder talked behind the pines,
Your hand found mine in borrowed time,
and all the world was golden white
when I looked into those eyes. Carolina heat in your blue eyes
made the whole town feel like
paradise. Every porch light, every road sign
glowed a little softer in that summertime.
If I could hold one memory twice,
I'd choose that storm and that warm July.
Carolina heat in your blue eyes still burn gentle in my life.
We ran through rain to the old feed store, laughed when the sky opened every door.
Your dress was wet, my heart was worse, trying to say love without the word.
You walked me home when the thunder passed,
Barefoot slow through the shining grass.
Mama watched from the kitchen light,
like she knew we'd remember that night.
Some summers fade,
Some summer stay,
some turn to prayer.
at the end of day.
And every time the heat comes high,
I see you through that July sky. Carolina heat in your blue eyes
made the whole town feel like
paradise. Every porch light, every road sign
glowed a little softer in that summertime.
If I could hold one memory twice,
I'd choose that storm and that warm July.
Carolina heat in your blue eyes still burn gentle in my life.
We didn't know what years could do,
How roads could call and hearts move too,
but love was real for one bright season.
real is still a holy reason.
Carolina heat in your blue eyes,
Still come back when the thunder rises.
every porch light
Every road sign
leads me back to that summertime.
If I could hold one memory twice,
I'd choose your hand in that warm July.
Carolina heat in your blue eyes still burn gentle in my life. Carolina heat, soft goodbyes in your blue eyes. Your brother tied the lantern strings from the apple tree to the porch swing beam. Your daddy laughed at the paper shape, said, "Looks like a ballroom if you squint that way." Your mother brought out the lemonade. The radio hummed by the window frame. I took your hand when the first song started. Lanterns glowing in your backyard. We did not need a silver floor, a rented band, or a velvet door. Just your smile and a crooked tune in July hanging low and blue. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. Oh, I still see that golden dark, your white dress turning in my arms. Love looked simple, sweet and hard by the lanterns in your backyard. Oh, Mrs. Bell from across the lane clapped her hands when it looked like rain. Your little cousins chased the dog while we kept turning through it all. The record skipped near the final line. You laughed and leaned your cheek to mine. I did not know a memory starts with lanterns glowing in a yard. The years would take their winding road. Some lights would fade, some winds would blow. But when I need a place to go, I close my eyes and there they glow. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. Oh, I still see that golden dark, your white dress turning in my arms. Love looked simple, sweet and hard by the lanterns in your backyard. I have seen hotels with crystal halls, city lights 10 stories tall, but nothing shines the way they do when I remember dancing with you. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. If heaven has a summer part with a screen door song and an open
radio glowed in the hardware glass, barber pole turning slow as we passed. Courthouse clock said 9:15, and the whole town leaned toward that line. Children stopped by the 5 and dime. Old men hummed it out of time. Mama smiled on the church house stair, like the good Lord left a melody there. Nobody knew who wrote it down. Nobody cared who owned the sound. It was ours when the evening came. Everybody sang the same sweet name. That was the song our town remembered, rolling down Main like summer rain. From the depot to the white church steeple, everybody carried that refrain. Years may scatter names and faces, paint may peel and roads may change, but the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Friday lights and a paper moon, screen doors tapping out the tune. Even hearts with nothing to say found one chorus and gave it away. Now the radio shop is a parking lot. Half those voices are gone or lost, but I swear when the evening bends, that old song starts up again. It was not fancy, it was not new, just 3 chords everybody knew. But sometimes mercy comes dressed plain and lets a town be young again. That was the song our town remembered, rolling down Main like summer rain. From the depot to the white church steeple, everybody carried that refrain. Years may scatter names and faces, paint may peel and roads may change, but the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Yes, the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Hum it low, hum it true, that old town is singing too.
The road was warm from the August sun. Dust rose up where our shadows run. A yellow leaf on the fence post lay Like a warning, we both looked away. School bells waited beyond the hill. The empty field had gone so still. He kicked a stone down the middle line, and I tried to stop the hands of time. Summer stood with its suitcase packed. We held on like it might turn back, but every breeze through the goldenrod sounded like goodbye from God. Before autumn found the road, before the fields turned brown and cold, before our young hearts learned the weight of leaving love a little late. We had one last smile, one last glow, one last chance we didn't know. Summer let us walk so slow, before autumn found the road. He said your father had a job out west. I pressed both hands to my cotton dress. The sky was blue in a lonesome way, too pretty for a leaving day. We passed the barn with the broken pane, heard a far-off dog and a late freight train, and every sound in that fading light felt like memories starting that night. I wanted one brave word to say, but the season took my voice away. And when your hand slipped out of mine, the first leaf fell from the county line. Before autumn found the road, before the fields turned brown and cold, before our young hearts learned the weight of leaving love a little late. We had one last smile, one last glow, one last chance we didn't know. Summer let us walk so slow, before autumn found the road. Now September comes with a gentler pain, yellow leaves at my window pane, and every road that bends through gold takes me where I couldn't hold. Before autumn found the road, I loved you more than I could show. Before the years, before the ache, before goodbye knew my name. We had one last smile, one last glow, one last chance we didn't know. Summer let us walk so slow, before autumn found the road. One yellow leaf, one heart load, before autumn found the road.
across the bridge where the creek runs brown, past the shuttered store on the edge of town. Red clay dust on my Sunday shoes, same old road, just a different view. The courthouse clock was a minute slow, the fence wire sang when the warm wind blew, and every pine on the ridge line knew I was coming back to the boy I knew. I thought I left with a suitcase grin, thought I outgrew where I had been. But one church bell in the evening air put 20 years back in my hair. Cedar Hill still calls me home, through the gravel and the pine trees moan, through the little white church and the fields I roam. Cedar Hill still calls me home. I can run till the highway ends, change my name, lose old friends. But when the sunset turns to gold, Cedar Hill still calls me home. Your daddy's barn had a brand new door, but I saw our names from the summer before. Half-carved hearts in a splintered rail, two young fools with a paper trail. I heard your laugh by the sycamore, saw your blue dress cross the kitchen floor, and for one long breath I could almost stay in the life I lost when I drove away. I made a man of my wandering miles, but a memory knows when a grown man smiles. And every road I took alone was only bending back toward home. Maybe you're married, maybe you're gone, maybe the hill kept singing on, but I still hear what I could not say, ringing soft at the close of day. Cedar Hill still calls me home, through the gravel and the pine trees moan, through the little white church and the fields I roam. Cedar Hill still calls me home. I can run till the highway ends, change my name, lose old friends. But when the sunset turns to gold, Cedar Hill still calls me home. There is a boy I left alone, waiting where the wild grass grows. And every time the evening rolls, Cedar Hill still calls me home. Cedar Hill, keep calling low, I'm almost home. I'm I'm almost home. Came back slow by the county bend, where the pine trees lean like old-time friends. The little white church had a fresh coat on, but the same bell rang when the daylight was gone. My collar was clean, my hat was new, but that road knew more than I wanted it to. One soft step and the years came loose, pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I heard your laugh by the fellowship door, heard my own heart wanting one day more, and the hymn we sang when we were young rose like smoke in the evening sun. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. Home ain't gone when the years come due, it just waits in the dust on your Sunday shoes. The screen door side at your mama's place, same porch rail, same window lace. Somebody planted new roses there, but I still saw your ribbon in the summer air. I stood out front with my hat in hand, just a weathered fool on a patch of land, and I felt the past like morning dew, pine dust on my Sunday shoes. The choir was low, the organ cried, some names stay young though the years go by, and I could not tell if I came to pray or to ask that road why I went away. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. Home ain't gone when the years come due, it just waits in the dust on your Sunday shoes. I learned the world can shine and lie, the gold in its pocket, a goodbye in its eye, but no bright city, no borrowed name ever held me close like that old church lane. Pine dust on my Sunday shoes. I walked away, but I never got through. Every little mile, every town I knew still turned me back to a road with you. Fine dust on my Sunday shoes, a boy's first prayer and a man's old blues. If heaven keeps a small town view, it must shine like dust on your Sunday shoes. That bell still rings, that pine road knows where a boy comes back when a long life slows.
We ran barefoot through the clover rows, past your daddy's shed where the tall grass grows. He held the jar and I held the lid, laughing like the world was a secret we hid. Your sister called from the kitchen screen, but the yard was gold and the air was green. One little spark, then another star. Fireflies in a mason jar. He said, keep them close till morning comes. I said, light like this was made to run, but I still reached with both my hands for something I could not understand. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright but not for long. We were young enough to think love could live where light belongs. Oh, I can see us in the yard, two small hearts beneath those stars, trying to keep the summer far, with fireflies in a mason jar. You carved our names on a peach tree rail. I wore your ring from a Cracker Jack pail. By August end, your family moved, and the backyard lost that shade of blue. I found the jar in the cellar years, with a rusted lid and a line of tears. No little lights, just the dust and dark, and the girl I was in a mason jar. Some love leaves without a sound, some glows once, then settles down. But every June when the evening starts, I feel that glass around my heart. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright but not for long. fireflies in a mason jar. If I could go back, I'd open wide that silver lid and let them fly. Maybe love is not what stays, but what lights up and gets away. Fireflies in a mason jar, shining bright, but not for long. We were young enough to think love could live where light belonged. Now I know the tender part was never glass and never stars. It was your hand close to my heart, and fireflies in a mason jar. Let them rise, let them go. Some lights love you as they glow.
That chair still leans by the screen door frame. Same old cane and a worn out stain. A glass ring left where the table stood, under magnolia shade and weathered wood. You used to rock when the supper was done, bare feet pale in the falling sun. I would count each creak like a nursery rhyme, thinking July could outrun time. But the years came soft and the years came fast. Paint peeled off and the roses passed. Still that porch remembers you, every evening when the sky turns blue. There's a rocking chair in July, moving slow in my mind, back and forth like your goodbye, keeping sweet old time. I can hear your laughter rise through the heat and the firefly light. There's a rocking chair in July, and it still rocks you back to me tonight. Neighbors moved and the road got wide. The little white fence lost half its side, but I found your ribbon and a coffee can, with dust and pennies and my wedding band. I sat right down where your shadow stayed. Let that old chair carry my weight, and for one small minute, sure as rain, I was young enough to speak your name. Some folks leaving thunder, some leave by degrees. You left like summer weather, still warm inside the trees. There's a rocking chair in July, moving slow in my mind, back and forth like your goodbye, keeping sweet old time. I can hear your laughter rise through the heat and the firefly light. There's a rocking chair in July, and it still rocks you back to me tonight. Back and forth, the long years fly in a rocking chair in July.
Miller's store had a bell on the door, and sawdust soft on the old wood floor. You counted nickels in your Sunday hand, like buying gold from a promised land. I wore a cotton dress, pale and blue. The sidewalk heat came shining through. You said it ain't much, but it looks like June, and slipped that bracelet beneath the noon. The paper bag was folded tight, but my little heart was open wide. Every silver link I turned held a summer I never learned. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store wasn't silver, wasn't more, just a dime store shine on a small town day. But it held your hand when you went away. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see you smiling by the candy drawer. Some treasures don't cost what they're worth anymore, like the bracelet from Miller's store. Years put miles on the county line, paint peeled back from the Miller sign, but I kept that circle in a cedar tray, wrapped in a ribbon from a younger day. Sometimes evening comes soft and slow, and the kitchen window starts to glow. I touch those links and I hear you say, "Wear it, honey," when I drive away. It never shone like wedding gold, it never promised we'd grow, but every time the class comes free, that little store comes back to me. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store wasn't silver, wasn't more, just a dime store shine on a small town day. But it held your hand when you went away. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see you smiling by the candy drawer. Some treasures don't cost what they're worth anymore, like the bracelet from Miller's store. Maybe love is a cheap little ring, or a nickel chain, or a foolish thing, till time walks in with a heavy hand and turns it into all you understand. Oh, the bracelet from Miller's store still shines softer than it did before. Not from silver, not from flame, but from the boy who spoke my name. I can hear that bell, I can feel that floor, I can see us standing by the open door. Some treasures don't ask to be more than the bracelet from Miller's store. A dime store shine, a heart still sore. The bracelet from Miller's store. You said my name by the screen door light, soft as a prayer in the warm July. The porch board sighed when you stepped outside, and the whole town faded behind your eyes. Your mama's roses leaned over the rail. My Sunday shirt caught the evening pale. I had a joke, but it never came. Not after hearing how you said my name. Some words pass by like a summer train. Some stay sweet, some stay pain. I did not know one little sound could keep my heart from settling down. How you whispered my name, like the rain on a window pane, like a slow dance nobody saw, like a young heart learning to fall. I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town, the seasons change, but I still feel that tender ache and how you whispered my name. At Miller Hall on a Saturday night, the fiddle bowed and the lamps burned bright. You leaned in close when the band played low and told me things only young love knows. The floor was pine and the air was sweet. Your hand was trembling inside of me. I heard my future and lost the same, and how you whispered my name. We had no map, we had no plan, just two small lives in a summer hand. But years can run and rivers bend, and one soft voice can rise again. How you whispered my name, like the rain on a window pane, like a slow dance nobody saw, like a young heart learning to fall. I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town, the seasons change, but I still feel that tender ache and how you whispered my name. I heard it once in a grocery line, a stranger's voice nearly broke my stride. I turned around like a boy again, chasing a ghost through a crowded wind. How you whispered my name, like the rain on a window pane, like the last note after the song, still hanging on. When the dancers are gone, I can't forget the dress, the flame, the song, the town. The seasons change, but I still live inside that ache, and how you whispered my name. Say it soft, say it plain, how you whispered my name.
Carolina heat came heavy and slow down by the road where the tobacco rolls grow. You sat on the porch with a paper fan, smiling like summer in the palm of your hand.
You had dust on your boots and a shy little grin, said the sky looked ready to break again. But I saw the storm before it rolled through, right there shining in the way I looked at you.
Thunder talked behind the pines, your hand found mine in borrowed time, and all the world was gold and white. When I looked into those eyes, Carolina heat in your blue eyes made the whole town feel like paradise. Every porch light, every road sign glowed a little softer in that summertime. If I could hold one memory twice, I'd choose that storm and that warm July. Carolina heat and your blue eyes still burn gentle in my life. We ran through rain to the old feed store, laughed when the sky opened every door. Your dress was wet, my heart was worse, trying to say love without the word. You walked me home when the thunder passed, barefoot slow through the shining grass. Mama watched from the kitchen light, like she knew we'd remember that night. Some summers fade, some summers stay, some turn to prayer at the end of day. And every time the heat comes high, I see you through that July sky. Carolina heat and your blue eyes made the whole town feel like paradise. Every porch light, every road sign glowed a little softer in that summertime. If I could hold one memory twice, I'd choose that storm and that warm July. Carolina heat and your blue eyes still burn gentle in my life. We didn't know what years could do, how roads could call and hearts move too. But love was real for one bright season, and real is still a holy reason. Carolina heat and your blue eyes still come back when the thunder rises. Every porch light, every road sign leads me back to that summertime.
still burn gentle in my life. Carolina heat,
soft goodbyes
in your blue eyes. Your brother tied the lantern strings from the apple tree to the porch swing beam. Your daddy laughed at the paper shade, said looks like a ballroom if you squint that way. Your mother brought out the lemonade, the radio hummed by the window frame. I took your hand when the first song started, lanterns glowing in your backyard. We did not need a silver floor, a rented band or a velvet door, just your smile and a crooked tune, and July hanging low and blue. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. Oh, I still see that golden dark, your white dress turning in my arms. Love looks simple, sweet and hard by the lanterns in your backyard. Oh, Mrs. Bell from across the lane clapped her hands when it looked like rain. Your little cousins chased the dog while we kept turning through it all. The record skipped near the final line. You laughed and leaned your cheek to mine. I did not know a memory starts with lanterns glowing in a yard. The years would take their winding road, some lights would fade, some winds would blow. But when I need a place to go, I close my eyes and there they glow. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. Oh, I still see that golden dark, your white dress turning in my arms. Love looks simple, sweet and hard by the lanterns in your backyard. I have seen hotels with crystal halls, city lights 10 stories tall, but nothing shines the way they do when I remember dancing with you. Lanterns in your backyard, swinging soft above our hearts. We were dancing like the town was ours, two young fools under paper stars. stars, open heart, open hearts, lanterns in your backyard.
Radio glowed in the hardware glass, barber pole turning slow as we passed. Courthouse clock said 8:45, and the whole town leaned toward that line. Children stopped by the 5 and dime. Old men hummed it out of time. Mama smiled on the church house stair, like the good Lord left a melody there. Nobody knew who wrote it down. Nobody cared who owned the sound. It was ours when the evening came. Everybody sang the same sweet name. That was the song our town remembered, rolling down Main like summer rain. From the depot to the white church steeple, everybody carried that refrain. Years may scatter names and faces, paint may peel and roads may change, but the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Friday lights and a paper moon, screen doors tapping out the tune. Even hearts with nothing to say found one chorus and gave it away. Now the radio shop is a parking lot. Half those voices are gone or lost, but I swear when the evening bends, that old song starts up again. It was not fancy, it was not new, just 3 chords everybody knew. Sometimes mercy comes dressed plain and lets a town be young again. That was the song our town remembered, rolling down Main like summer rain. From the depot to the white church steeple, everybody carried that refrain. Years may scatter names and faces, paint may peel and roads may change, but the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Yes, the song our town remembered still comes home when we sing it again. Hum it low, hum it low, hum it true, hum it true. That old town is singing too.
was warm from the August sun. Dust rose up where our shadows run. A yellow leaf on the fence post lay like a warning. We both looked away. School bells waited beyond the hill. The empty field had gone so still. You kicked a stone down the middle line, and I tried to stop the hands of time. Summer stood with its suitcase packed. We held on like it might turn back, but every breeze through the goldenrod sounded like goodbye from God. Before autumn found the road, before the fields turned brown and cold, before our young hearts learned the weight of leaving love a little late, we had one last mile, one last glow, one last chance we didn't know. Summer let us walk so slow before autumn found the road. You said your father had a job out west. I pressed both hands to my cotton dress. The sky was blue in a lonesome way, too pretty for a leaving day. We passed the barn with a broken pane, heard a far-off dog and a late freight train, and every sound in that fading light felt like memories starting that night. I wanted one brave word to say, but the season took my voice away. And when your hand slipped out of mine, the first leaf fell from the county line. Before autumn found the road, before the fields turned brown and cold, before our young hearts learned the weight of leaving love a little late, we had one last mile, one last glow, one last chance we didn't know. Summer let us walk so slow before autumn found the road. Now September comes with a gentler pain, yellow leaves at my window pane, and every road that bends through gold takes me where I couldn't hold. Before autumn found the road, I loved you more than I could show. Before the years, before the ache, before goodbye knew my name, we had one last smile, before autumn found the road. One yellow leaf, one hard load, before